Dogleg Steve here, in my capacity as luthier of the English guitar company.com. This is one of my shark builds. I've made 4 of these now. This is a commission for a client who ordered very specific dimensions for this one, so I'll go through them in a moment. Let's just talk about the woods first of all. We've got here, the headstock is mahogany and maple, and on the back the same. It runs all the way through. There's Goto vintage type tuners there, machine heads, and if you look at the back of the head, the neck, I mean, it's the maple and mahogany theme goes all the way up to the heel. On the other side we've got ebony fretboard, and we've got Jescar nickel silver medium frets on this one, side and front dots. Now the front, as you can see, is spruce. This one's Sitka spruce, and I've got all my sound holes here as normal. The bridge is made of rosewood with a bone saddle. The nut at the top is a bone nut, of course. We've got herringbone purfling and an ebony binding. Okay, we can see that, can we? Yep. And now the interesting thing about this one, this wood, it's a new wood. I've never used it before. It's Fijian mahogany. Now that's awesome, isn't it? I don't know if it's actually from Fiji. I suppose it is. I'll have to look into it more, I guess. But the client picked this, and again we've got the herringbone and the ebony bindings on the sides and around the guitar generally. It's amplified with a piezo under the bridge, and that has a Fishman preamp, which is really nice with this guitar because it's got a built-in microphone also, and as you could just hear, I don't know if you did hear, right, if I turn the hang on, if I turn the microphone on, it's got a mic blend which turn the reverb down a bit here. Turn the microphone off. And you've got a normal sort of nylon sound. It's got the bass, middle and treble, so you can warm it up. Let's warm it up. Quite a big bass. Or you take it down. Get it a bit brighter if you want, or middlier. So the tone controls are very, very good. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Effective. There's a phase switch and a notch switch, which I've no idea what they do. Never have known what they do, but they do make a difference, I think. Turn the phase in and out. Perhaps somebody can tell me. I don't know. Now it's good enough for all sorts of playing, whether you're doing bossa nova, classical, jazz, whatever. I think it's good for everything. This particular client wanted a small dimension at the headstock. This is a 7.25 string spacing, which for me as a classical player, it's not enough for me, but it's what he wanted, so that's fine. And I think, you know, if I was going to have one myself personally, I would have a normal classical neck, I think. It is a small scale length. This one is 23-inch scale length, which is really nice, by the way. And he wanted a smaller shark body, so I've done everything on a smaller scale for this chap. And it's worked out beautifully, I must say. I was very sceptical about the string spacing, but that's what he wanted, and it does work. I mean, I would like a wider one, but that's my personal choice. It's very subjective, isn't it? For whizzing around doing bossa novas or whatever you want to do on it, I guess it's good. Gypsy jazz, I suppose, it'd be really nice. Now, there are some examples of music now after this description of the guitar. Have a listen to the pieces and see what you think to the sound. I've set it up for more or less for a sound of each style of music. So that's it really. That's the Shark version 4. The output there, I think I've showed you everything on it now. Oh, one thing I haven't showed, of course. It's a bolt-on neck, and it's got a neck micro tilt. So feasibly you can loosen off the screws and bring the fretboard closer to the strings if you wanted to get a really low flamenco type action. This at the moment is set to 3.5mm at the bass and 3mm at the treble side, which I find is quite comfortable for me as a classical player. It's probably lower than classical guitars, but it's very comfortable. I'm not playing very well at the moment because my hands are damaged, but that's the Shark version 4. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you would like to buy one, message me or go to my website, which is www.theenglishguitarcompany.com, and I'm based here down in Torquay in Devon. So give me a call, send me an email, whatever you want to do. Thank you for your time. If you like the video, click the old like button, subscribe and all the rest of it. Thank you very much. So this is a little piece by Carulli. It's called the Rondo in G major. So you can also use this guitar for all sorts of music. I'm going to play you a little bit of Bossa Nova, The Girl from Ipanema. Here we go. And so on. So also a little bit of gypsy jazz. Now, as you can hear, this has also got a microphone in the Fishman, so it's picking up my voice, which is rather nice. So we're gonna have a little bit of, I'll try a bit of swing. I can't play gypsy jazz, but you'll get the idea. Here we go. Etc.